So, I built a complex app. Like, real complex. Not to-do list complex. I'm talking 9,000
Okay.
lines, multiple screens,
Wow.
offline AI, PDFs, tests, and at least 7 mental breakdowns. And I did it for free. Yeah, free. No paid APIs. No servers. Just ChatGPT, Claude, and pure suffering mixed with caffeine and regret. But plot twist, it wasn't that bad. Once I figured out the one trick that makes coding with AI actually work. And today I'm going to show you how to build a massive app without going broke or bald.
Dumb ways today.
Alright, so the idea was simple. I wanted to make an AI learning app that was free, offline, and actually useful. It should recommend courses, create entire roadmaps for any topic you type, let you save or regenerate them, move started courses into a Learn tab, let you pick modules from the roadmap, start focused learning sessions, give you tests for each module, and export the module content to a PDF. Basically, you give it a topic, it builds a course. Don't like it? Regenerate. Like it? Save it. It's like an AI teacher, but without the trauma of online classes during lockdown. Step 1 was not coding. I know. Shocking. I didn't start with vibe coding. You know, when people just open Flutter, type random widgets, and hope a UI appears out of guilt. I started by deciding what the app should do and how it should feel from the user's perspective. That's the biggest mistake people make. They have an idea, but not a flow. They'll say, I want to build a mental health tracker app. And when you ask how it works, they go, I don't know, but like, it should track health mentally? Don't do that. You need to plan the flow. Every step of what happens when the user opens your app, taps something, or saves something. That's where complexity becomes manageable. Then came the tech stack. I used Hive for local storage because I wanted it offline, like me on weekends. And for AI stuff, I ran Google's Gemma 3 model locally through MediaPipe. No servers, no internet, no begging OpenAI to please not throttle me again.
Dumb ways today.
Here's the real secret. If you want to build complex apps using AI, start with a prototype. Not the final product. Not the pretty one. Just something that works. Most people try to build the final thing straight from their brain using ChatGPT or Claude, and then complain when the code breaks. Bro, your idea wasn't even finished in your head yet. You need to build a prototype, a dumb but functional version. The goal isn't beauty. It's behavior. Make sure your flow actually works first, that your app logic makes sense.
Dumb ways today.
So here's what I did. I used ChatGPT to build the prototype. Why? Because ChatGPT is great for fast scaffolding, throwing together screens, buttons, Hive setup, the roadmap flow, all that basic stuff. Once the prototype worked, ugly, but working, I moved to Claude. Claude's my refiner, my unpaid senior engineer. I took each prototype file and gave it to Claude with a detailed prompt. Here's what the prototype does. Now make it production ready. Improve logic, optimize UI, and comment everything. And Claude delivered. It cleaned up the logic, added better structure, smoother animations, and made the UI look like an actual product, not a university project. Now, let's be honest. Claude can be expensive. So I creatively managed that problem. I used 4 Google accounts and rotated through their free daily limits. Yeah, the project wasn't built in one day, more like 2 or 3, but hey, it was free. If companies can do cost optimization, so can I. ChatGPT handled the prototype phase perfectly fine. You don't need paid tools for that part. The free versions are more than enough to get a working build. If you want to build complex apps with AI, here's the exact formula. 1. Write down your idea clearly, in user flow terms, not buzzwords. 2. Use ChatGPT to build a prototype, functional, not pretty. 3. Don't care about the design. Care about the flow and logic. 4. Once the prototype works, give each file to Claude with a detailed prompt asking it to make it production ready. 5. Claude handles the polish. You handle the direction. That's it. The mistake most people make? They try to skip the prototype. They want to go straight from, I have an idea, to launch on Product Hunt. That's like trying to run a marathon without learning how to walk. And listen, I'm telling this you again. Your prototype doesn't have to look good. Mine looked like something out of a programming meme subreddit. But it worked.